Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Now this video is about Call of Duty Warzone, the new battle royale that is free on all platforms, that recently came out, I believe, yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I can't remember exactly, and I just thought I would make a video on my opinion so far on the new Call of Duty Battle Royale. Honestly, it's different. It really is different. Obviously, it still has the Call of Duty-esque feel. Obviously, it is Activision. They do kind of stay with the same gameplay feel. But I don't know. It just seems it doesn't feel right. I don't know how to like fully explain it, but when I was playing it, okay, I didn't do that great. I will be honest. But it just didn't seem like it didn't feel like a battle royale-esque game. I don't know. I think it's because of there's a mode that they have. When you die, you get thrown into like a prison, and then you have to one-on-one someone with a certain gun that they've. It seems like it's randomly picked. And if you win, you can then go back into the game. And when I first got through, when I first was killed and been put in there, I was like, wait, what's going on? Is this just a waiting area for if, you know, if you get revived? And, no, they had a mode where if you go into a one-on-one situation against someone, if you win, then you go automatically be respawned. If you lose, well, you then have to wait for your teammates to revive you, and I think that's actually a really good idea, and it's completely different to any other battle royale that I know of. I'm not sure if like the Paladins battle royale does it, or I can't think of any other battle royales, to be totally honest. Like, I know Fortnite and Apex don't do it, and it is very different. One thing I do have a bit of a concern about is how many cutscenes they have in a game. They have a really cool one at the start when you're getting ready, just before you jump, and it's a really cool scene, and like it is actually pretty cool. Gets you pumped up for the game, get ready for the game. But then, if say you die, there's another cutscene where you are being dragged to the prison, and I just don't think it's necessary. Like, too many cutscenes in one game, as in one battle royale game. It just doesn't seem like they're fully confident with the battle royale. I mean, they had a battle royale in Black Ops 4, and it wasn't that great. It was okay. It just wasn't that great. And I feel like they've put in you know, the cutscenes to make it so it helps with the whole concept of the battle royale. And don't get me wrong, it's better than the Black Ops 4 battle royale, but honestly, I don't see it doing overly well. I think it will have its hype moment, and then it will, you know, it will then die down. Just like Black Ops 4 did. I mean, they had literally a huge, you know, hype behind it all, and then it died down because Apex came out, and also Fortnite did a huge event at the time. And I feel like if Fortnite did a huge event, or if Apex did a huge event, I feel like it would then just it will just die down, and the people who play Call of Duty will go back to TDM or Search and Destroy, or you know what usually people do on a Call of Duty game, and the Battle Royale will slowly die down. There will be people still playing it, however, I just don't see many people playing it. I know this is just day one, well, day one of me playing it, but, you know, it's only been out for a few days. Maybe it will, like, explode, and it will do completely opposite of what I've said. And it will do really, really well. And be up there with the top 3, you know, be one of the top 3 Battle Royales. But I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's an Activision game. I'm not, you know, a big fan of Activision games. I do like Call of Duty. I always loved the Black Ops series. When they first announced that there was going to be a battle royale on a Call of Duty game, I was a bit worried and a bit concerned that it wasn't going to do well, and I was right on that. I mean, it did for the first like few months, but it didn't, you know, stay up there. And I feel like that's exactly the same thing that is going to happen with this battle royale. When I was playing it, I noticed something, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm just getting bad teammates, or if it's just a natural thing because it's Call of Duty. You know, you don't really work together. That is something I did notice, was that my teammates never seemed to work together. They used to massively split off, and since I play Apex, I am used to having, you know, the what's the word? You know, the teamwork. That's the word. The teamwork and sticking together and making sure that you've got each other's back. But on this, it just doesn't. It just didn't seem that people want to, or honestly need to. As you can see in the clip, I'm running around by myself since both of my teammates have died, and I feel safe. I feel okay, and it just didn't. Honestly, I don't think they should have a 3-man battle royale. I honestly feel like it should be how Fortnite have. They have a solo queue, and I honestly think it would work better than a 3-man queue, because if you look at the people who play Activision, not many of them like to work with a teammate mindset. No offense to anybody who does mainly play Call of Duty, but it just does. It just seems like a natural thing to a Call of Duty player to not fully work together, and that's why I feel like if they brought out a solo queue, it would do so much better. It feels like a solo, you know, a single player battle royale instead of a teamwork battle royale. And yeah, if they definitely brought out a single player battle royale solo queuing, it would do 10 times better than the 3-man party team. I think they should honestly keep that to with all of the other battle royales like Fortnite, Apex, but I believe it's called Battle Royale. I can't remember. But anyway, I just thought I would bring out my opinion on the new Warzone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and make sure to subscribe. And until next time, guys, in a bit.